Can anyone tell me what's missing? That's right. 5970 isn't in here. Many of you know that I am building this new system as my ATi 6K series build, but I've recently found out that the 6K has been pushed to the first quarter of 2011. Initially it was supposed to be released the end of fall, beginning of winter this year of 2010, so fourth quadrant, but it has been pushed back to set up for the new manufacturing of the 26 or 24 nanometer chipset. I forget which one it is, but so I've decided to get rid of the 5970 and screw around a bit while I wait. So I sold the 5970 today, and here's one of three 5870s. I'm going to try Fire, which should give me the same performance as the dual 5970s that I had. I've never gone 3 cards and up, so I want to give that a try and make this a 3-way crossfire build for the time being. So I picked up the new 5870. This one does have the new cooler from Sapphire, so it does look different. It's not red and black. You'll get to see it in a moment. But good friend Andy brought this for me today, gave him the 5970, sold that to him, and basically waiting for the next two to come in. Friday I should be getting another one because these are a bit out of stock still, and we'll go from there. I'll probably pick up the one after that the week after this Friday. So let's go ahead and unbox it and take a look at what she looks like. So got my dust cleared off here. Here's the box it comes in. You may remember this from the other Sapphire boxes, the Rasta weirdo on the front. So I'm going to open it up, show you guys what it comes with. Now, like Sapphire, they are pretty generic packaging with just, you know, plain cardboard. XFX has a lot of really nice stuff. The Rampage casing for the Asus board I just bought was really nice. So let's take a look here. Cards in there, we'll look at that after. Basically it comes with the installation drivers, a Smart HD plugin. I guess you can edit photos with this. You have 2 Molex to 6-pin power connectors, a DVI to VGA dongle, user's manual, a crossfire bridge, and a case decal. So that's all the little accessories. Doesn't really come through too much. Sapphire is a pretty budget brand, I would say, for ATi. There's power cooler and all the other kind of stuff. There's a bit fancier boxing and whatnot. But I don't need fancy packaging, so I went with Sapphire. So here's the card. Inside its anti-static bag. And there it is. There's the new cooler that they put on them. Now has a, looks to be about an 80mm fan directly in the center over top of the GPU. You have all new copper piping from the heatsink. Does not look like the Batmobile anymore. I'm a little disappointed about that. This is much more efficient and much quieter than the original style cards that you may remember me having on efaco5. My first 5870 looked like the 5970 that I recently had. But this is much more efficient. It's going to run a lot cooler. It's going to be a lot quieter, and it's going to overclock a lot better because it runs cooler. So on the back you have your 2 DVI ports, HDMI and DisplayPort. Or this is HDMI, that's the DisplayPort. There's ventilation for the cooler. 2 6-pin power connectors. They used to be on the side here, but they have been moved directly to the back, so it can keep it a little bit more clean inside the case. Other than that, you know, a little chrome bezel around there. So it's a cool looking card. I am a little disappointed. Like I said, it's not going to match the interior of my case too well, but I've been looking at the new Half X, and that's all black inside, and I'm changing my motherboard to the Urinamax Extreme 1050 watt. I forget the exact name. I was looking at it today at the shop, so I'm going to switch to that so I can run 3-way and possibly 4-way. So I've always been a dual GPU card benchmarker and gamer. Like I've always had the 3870X2, the 4870X2. I bought the first 5870 because that was the new card that came out. Then when the 5970s came out, I immediately bought that. Then I went to two 5970s. Now, you know, I kind of want to change up. Single GPUs will always run cooler and clock higher than a dual GPU card because of heat restrictions. You can't clock it as high because there's two GPUs on one PCB. It's going to run really hot and you're going to fry the card. So I want to go 3-way single GPU cards so that I can get the maximum overclock at each of these cards and the best performance, because 3 of these running at, let's say, 925 megahertz apiece will outrun my two 5970s running at 770 megahertz apiece. And I have all the benchmarks of dual 5970s, and I recently just benchmarked Heaven on a single 5970 and got 74 frames per second. So as soon as I pick up my second one on Friday of this, I'm going to re-benchmark it and see what I get. So now I'm just going to pop it in the case, and yeah, should have a few more videos for you guys today, as it is Tuesday and it is PC console day. So I'll give you a quick install and call it a day. So I propped the case up a bit just to give you guys a better view, as like I said, I don't have a tripod. So here's the card. As you can see, it doesn't really match color scheme wise like the previous cooler style did, but that's okay. Hard to say what I'm going to do if I do water cooling. I doubt it, to be honest, on the GPUs. The CPU will be getting a better water cooling system, that's for sure. So this angle is shitty. Bear with me. Look at the screws. It is a much shorter card too, by about half an inch, I'd say. So that's kind of nice. And it's going to produce a lot less heat, a lot less noise. Let me turn off my fan here. I'd say as a whole, I'm much better off going 3-way 5870s than 2-way 5970s. Purely from noise level, heat level, performance, I can clock these much higher. So, I'm excited. I've never done a 3-way build or a 4-way build before, like I said, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And then, come next year, I'll sell these cards off again, and I'll have myself the 6K series to work with. So the card's screwed down. Gonna pop in the dual 6 pins here. There's one. There's 2. Get in there. Alright. So that's how it looks. Nice big cooler on it, which I like the fact that it's going to run much cooler. Doesn't necessarily match the case, but if you look at the motherboard, the black and the red, that matches identical with the black and the red that I painted the case. So, it still has its color theme going on. And this will become black when I get the new one. So there you go. Unboxing and install of the new ATi Radeon HD 5870 with the all-new cooler. Thanks for watching. Peace, bitches.